Welcome back, guys. Today we continue our story about Yasna and the crew who landed on the alien planet. The game is called Invincible. It's a sci-fi story-driven game inspired or made from the book with the same name of Stanisław Lem. It's good old sci-fi. In the previous episode, I found myself unconscious on a planet with my crew disappeared, so I am trying to find what happened to them. It's quite an adventure.
Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source to find some end.
So let's see what will happen.
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
It appears we have found a strange metallic structure. Probably gonna try to figure out what it is.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking.
Uh-oh, the signal is lost. Is this some sort of antennas? I doubt. It's not modern sci-fi, so it must be something
It's a drill.
more
Damn loud.
complicated. Oh, and we have a flashback. Okay,
Yes. It's the same on the other side.
that's my crew, the white dots.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analyses show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire
Tungsten
object
is not
for
so
research
common, I
purposes?
think.
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
That's my crew.
And? What did you see there?
Gorski, Koval, Krauta, Merit, Yasna and Novik.
We estimate it extends at least 50
We are playing
meters
Yasna.
underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Root system.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Oh,
Sorry to
that sounds
interrupt,
huge.
but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Oh. Is there something alive?
These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Monik. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Well, must have some function. Or it's possible for metal to grow. Well, I guess everything is possible.
Regis, we're losing reception. Koval, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can fly to them.
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Yasna, I can't let you go alone. My leg...
Oh well, Mr. Astrogator, you're in no shape to go.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
So, something happened.
I am.
They saw something enormous or
Working equipment
huge.
gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
They didn't turn off the drill. So something attacked them, perhaps. Let's find out what's the mystery. If you like this,
Got someone.
finding out
I'm
mysteries
following
with me, please give a like, leave a comment. It will mean a lot. Still small channel, trying to grow. I hope I'm gonna find people who enjoy
There's something on the ground.
my work. Or my playing. I'm
It's a journal.
doing this for pure pleasure.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Merit is a doctor.
Please search the entire area
Is a female. Not geological, not planetary.
I think I know where I can find her.
Well, the scanner is giving away her position. Don't need to be very smart to look for a white dot.
The signal's coming from a Kasov backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Judging by the music. Yeah.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt! Marit! Wake up! Wake up! Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me.
I don't think she will
Don't. Please.
succeed to revive.
Live, damn it. Marit.
I won't give up. Let's try, Asa. Do our best.
Thank you.
We don't want our
Yasna,
No.
conscious
that's enough.
to give us trouble later.
Marit. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor.
This is a sad moment.
Yasna, we have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Well, no time to waste or to mourn. We need to find other crew members. It looks like I know to read this map, but I actually have
Koval.
very little clue how to navigate it. I mean, I know when I'm in the region, but
Someone's here.
the other regions, well, let's see what it is. Okay, this is backpack. I need to go to the other side. Yes, there it is. A little bit of dramatic music. Music is actually great in this game. It needs to be, or the game would fail. ER51. 7R51.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
Okay.
He's. Koval? Don't do this to me.
Huh? Koval is alive.
You're alive.
Well, he still have his backpack, I'm guessing. There's oxygen there.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Although
Checking.
they can breathe this atmosphere, but not for too
Parameters
long.
normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me.
That's true.
The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
No,
It's everywhere.
it's torn.
pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area.
Water tank. The biggest one yet. Inside hill, 150 meters flagged. Visible from point 4.
Doctor?
What was the point 4?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G.
Crocodile? Or
But
those were my
gravity
points?
here should make things a tad easier.
Okay, Yasna. Either she's very strong for a woman, or the atmosphere is with a bit less gravity than Earth, so
The Adremovic Crowder is also on its way to the site.
he
You'll meet shortly.
is lighter.
The land is already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Okay, let's save this guy. Well, I'm holding the shift button, which is usually to run, but she gets tired. The helmet visor is foggy.
Get it. What could
It's
have
cool.
led to all this? Crowder? Our dear Merritt. No Koval. An unprecedented
Those kind of
degradation
details
of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has
makes
to
the
be
game
looked
good,
into.
if you ask
On
me.
the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An
Well, most
atmospherical,
certainly.
magnetic phenomenon.
Or there's life in
Wouldn't something like that
ocean
show on the charts? All those
and no
measurements
life
Gorski
on
took.
I remember.
ground
Maybe he made a mistake.
with some strange metallic structure. Maybe the life forms, if they are present on the ground, don't allow anything else to evolve. They don't have interest in water. Well,
See
if
what
the
the-
metal is actually some kind of a life form, I guess
Only Gorski's left.
water
Might have made it quite far.
would be a bad
Agreed.
idea
Everything
because
points to
the
it.
oxidation.
How long I'll be looking for him? It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Merritt's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What
Yes,
if we also
she was my friend.
I've
I
made up
wanna,
my mind, Astrogator.
we wanna save
I
her.
can't leave her like this.
Yes, of course. We don't want to leave anybody behind. We are a true space soldier / explorer / scientist / human being. Let's go, Yasna. I am surprised I found her very quickly.
Yasna, come in. How are you feeling?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Yeah, really. What do you think so?
But
I'm
need to know if
carrying
you're
a
ready to continue
dead
your
friend, crewmate.
Ready?
It's not really good feeling.
Please don't worry about me. Death is a natural process that every human being has to get used to.
mission. Yasna, I don't expect you to be so...
But
That's
I
true.
do. Let's leave it like this.
Yasna is such a professional so far.
I've served with Dr. Merritt for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the
Oh,
Commonwealth.
I
goddamn.
had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Let's fight for the woman's right. Well, astrogator is some kind of a captain and the leader of a mission. You don't need to be very strong for it, like physically, so I guess the woman can do it also. I mean, I'm no sexist, but there are clearly jobs for women and for females and for males.
Please take good
It's
care
simply
of her.
biology.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Okay, let's find Dr. Gorski. That weird sound that we hear all the time, it must be the tracker. It's quite unique.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Must be a road. Okay, good luck. Ugh. We made it.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
I'm on the right track.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. Well, it's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running
We
safe.
conquered this place. The
Do we
flags.
have time for this?
Flag is
For a
telling
good
us
reason,
that.
Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay, let's see. Open the probe. Such a fantastic probe. Look at the design. Atom punk, as they call it.
I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse
There's
box.
no
Hold it,
digitalization.
and then turn the dial again.
It's quite
Now go ahead.
fun.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Okay,
Let's take a look.
my Latin is a bit rusty. Fishes.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the 4th day the comms failed.
I found this tank in a tent.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Noise?
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and
Sandstorm?
people are dead.
Or storm?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
And there's nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, I need to go forward.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe.
That shadow is quite suspicious.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
I really want to know how to handle this. I think I need to check the probe. Where's the probe? Oh, there it is.
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Ooh, I have a buddy.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Why not? I'll pick a name.
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Bolly. Luna.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done.
The probe is like my moon.
Two more tweaks. And you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Försök get down. Well, here. Usually places where you can climb or get down. are marked in white color.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
If you
The
pay
detector's
attention,
measurement is
you
very
will see
clear.
it.
I'm going straight on.
No crossroads?
Oh.
Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
This structure is big. So, the probe got memory deleted. My crew got memory deleted. That must be something electromagnetic that can influence both artificial and living things.
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
I see.
He followed the branch to the right.
Okay, we need to go to the right. I saw this before.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
So, follow the branch, right? Let's see. That's the probe. Wow. Okay, I think I found the structure.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, I have no idea. Some
Hey, Luna.
metal antennas or something. Yep, I'm going the right way, I think.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
In what? Metal bundle? I don't see a metal bundle. Let's wash our boots. Such a satisfying sound. No waterfall. I was hoping for a waterfall, huh? What's that? Traces of shoes. I'm on the right way. Let's just check. Is there something here? No, okay. Peek everywhere. Explore everything.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
Let's go.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill.
Could I climb here? No, I don't think so.
With Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course
Let's
not.
just
I
check.
wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
No, I don't think I can climb here. Okay, let's move downhill. We should just listen to Astrogator.
I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Are we Spanish? Yellow and red. Imagine yourself on such a place. It must be I don't know how to explain it. Unique, out of this world experience. Let's go up. We don't want to go down just yet, I think, because the signal is 100 meters above. You see these subtle white lines on the rocks? That's the places you can climb. Go, Yasna. That's that.
3, 2.
Let's see the scenery.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
I hope you will come back for me,
What's the plan for the second flight?
Mr. Astrogator.
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
There it goes. Yeah, I think I need to go there. Let me see. Yes, that's the spot.
I've reached the top.
More
The doctor discovered something new from here.
weird
Something
structures.
called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me.
Me?
Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well,
Well, I'm sorry, Mr.
I don't
Astrogator.
see anything like it now, sir.
I got my memory deleted also. But at least I'm conscious. I wonder why. Why I'm conscious and nobody else is.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that.
I'm pro in reading these charts. Go probe. Okay. Zoom. So more.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor.
Well, it
It's gonna
looks
be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
there's some life here after all. Well, there are fishes, but they're in the
You'll have to
water.
get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
If you say so. How can I get down? I need to go there.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Such a wonderful, desolated planet.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Well, who knows how long will it stay like that? You don't want to make machines too smart or too independent.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Yes.
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Of course.
Unfortunately, this
We are
is
Yasna,
an outdated
the
model.
brave
Something
astronaut
inevitable. But the perception module itself has already
or
been greatly
cosmonaut,
improved.
depends
Its accuracy increases
from
exponentially.
where you're watching this.
Exponentially. Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so
It will be
quickly?
cosmonaut.
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates
Well,
that the clear
let's
distinction
discuss.
between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Robots will start
Well,
moving now.
if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human.
Well,
Ergo,
I don't think
a man
that's too
cannot make a machine
difficult.
smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh, Astrogator.
Well, my bet will be on the self-learning algorithms.
What's the point? Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Who knows where he is, but we are close to the bushes. Nothing. Let's see.
These bushes are kind of weird.
Well,
You better stay away,
yes,
Doctor. I'd like a brief description.
they're black.
Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer.
Okay.
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Who knows?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No
Yes, of
visible
course.
oral
I knew
discs.
all that.
All right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
You know, to take a sample and learn about it, I guess. But taking a sample should be very, very, very dangerous here, I bet.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possible?
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
Mr. Astrogator is so willing to sacrifice me.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right.
It's so
Doctor.
noble.
You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Uh-oh. Let's go another flashback. So these living organisms, or whatever they are, bushes, are clearly affecting our judgment and our brain.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
This is time when we landed
Altitude 5,000.
to try and find our crew.
I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Oh. Did we crash? No, we landed.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness
Well,
of breath.
I'm gonna say
Hopefully the hike to camp goes
I'm sorry to leave you hanging, but this will be all for today. Stay with me. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.